Hey YouTubers, and welcome to my channel, RetroGaming4U, and for you only. So today we're going to present this video. We're going to go ahead and talk about what's currently happening in the GPU market and CPU market. So if you didn't know, AMD once again broke records, and they reached $50.19 per share. So congrats to Dr. Lisa Su for innovating products and ensuring that we get the most optimal settings for our gaming. So congrats to you, Lisa Su, you're doing a great job. However, when it comes to like other aspects of that, that's where we need to really do our study. We need to really look at the physics of things, because sometimes not everything that you build or everything you study or do your research on is going to materialize to the same way how you envisioned it, unless you know what you're doing. Now, what I mean by that is that, do you see this? Do you see this game? Do you notice what graphic card I'm using for ray tracing? I'm not going to tell you what graphic card I have currently installed until the end of the video. So that's how I'm going to do that. So, in other news, if you guys didn't know, Big Navi just whooped the 1080, actually the 2080 Ti, not the 1080 Ti. It actually beats that by like about 55%, and it beats the 2080 Ti by 17%, I believe. Excuse me for my grammar, it's not so great, but I'm trying to practice to become better at my sentences and, you know, and what I can present to the video. But if you're looking at it, look how beautiful that looks. Isn't that gorgeous? This is ray tracing enabled on a Minecraft. Of course, you need to use mods, obviously. A Minecraft game wouldn't be so great without mods, right? I mean, that's what we all say. But in all technicality, what really helps the ray tracing program or the DXR program, it's really more like hardware based, just to help it accelerate. Right? Look at that, look how beautiful the water is. That is amazing for ray tracing. You can even look at your shadow. You see your shadow? Amazing. Look how beautiful that looks. The sky is gorgeous. The water is even more gorgeous. Look at that. So those of you that are unaware how to use the app, basically what you have to do is download an app called Optifine 1.14.4, and if you have Minecraft installed, the Java edition, not the Windows edition, but the Java edition, what you basically do is you go to, at the start of the screen, once you log in to your Minecraft account, and you're going to go to where it says installation. You can't miss it, where it says play, but on the very top. You have 4 tabs. I think you have installation, skin, and I don't know what the others are because I can't remember everything from the top of my head. So it's using Optifine 1.14.4, and it's also using a program that's being developed by this person. I can't remember his name, but if you find him on Patreon, you can support this guy. He has different options there that you can look at. This guy's the one that innovated this this mod or shaders pack, and it's really ray tracing. It's another form of ray tracing, but it's nonetheless ray tracing, and it's called SUS PTGI E9, or a later version. I heard the later version runs a lot more optimal, and you have a lot more shaders than the current ones that you see. But it's amazing that Minecraft on DXR, it's running on a card that even I'm surprised at how good it's running, even though it's not running so great. You got to keep in mind, if this was a different card of the usual, it would have those extra integers to help it. You see? This is why my FPS isn't so great, because I have one of those cards that's kind of losing his edge, so to speak. So I may just go ahead and purchase the RTX 2060 Super, depending, or I can purchase the RX 5700 XT, depending. But again, one of the gamers that I had played with, I can't remember his username on Players Unknown Battlefield, but he advised me to wait until late on the year. That's when the newer cards are gonna come out, like the Ampere, codename Ampere, the new RTX cards, 3000 series. Those are coming out. Also, the RX 6000 series is also gonna come out, and these will support ray tracing. Is what I'm being told. So the RTX, rather, right, or ray tracing cores, because that's what it means, it actually helps the DXR to accelerate ray tracing a lot better. It's not necessarily saying that it's a marketing scheme, even though it kind of is, but at the same time, NVIDIA has integer cores called ray tracing cores, right? Then you got Turing cores, which is basically DLSS or deep learning. AMD has their own version of DLSS, and it's called AMD Shift. They also they're gonna support ray tracing, is what I'm being told, and it was confirmed by Dr. Lisa Su. Big Navi, which is the 5900 XT, that card itself, and all you NVIDIA fanboys, you can leave your comments below, whether it be hateful or a good convo. But try to keep it clean, guys. Do not insult each other. Do not disrespect each other. Because at the end of the day, we are all gamers. Okay? But the Big Navi, which was confirmed by Dr. Lisa Su, actually does support ray tracing, or RDNA 2.0 supports ray tracing, or it's going to support ray tracing. Now, Ampere is supposed to be a lot more powerful than the previous generation. They're claiming 50% boost in performance over the previous generation. We don't know if that's certain, but we can take that with a grain of salt. Because I do believe NVIDIA is very biased in their benchmarks. They're extremely biased. I'm not going to say AMD is not biased either. I mean, after all, they're both competing for the same thing. They want to be the top dogs. But right now, Huang is the one that's the top dog. He is the top dog, and he is the one standing alone. I mean, look at it. $285 billion. Not even Radeon Team Graphics has anything nowhere remotely close to those numbers. However, they're not too far behind. I would say they're about 162 billion. That's under them. It could be a lot lesser. So anybody knows the exact numbers, you can leave them down in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe. So I wanted to give this out and throw the bone out there. You guys probably have an idea of what kind of card I'm using, because the FPS isn't so great. So if you guessed it, yes, I am using the RX 580. But it's not so bad, see? Ray tracing on it is amazing. See the water? Amazing. Guys, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, RetroGaming4U, and only for you. And also, give me a thumbs up on the comments, and to subscribe to my channel, RetroGaming4U. You guys have a wonderful day, and happy Martin Luther King. Peace.